I have a confession to make. I've been a naughty girl. I've been picking at my gel polish, and I think it's time to say goodbye. So today I'd like to welcome you guys back to my channel, as I'll be showing you how I, a professional nail technician, remove gel polish 2 ways. If you'd like to learn how to remove gel polish off both natural nails and acrylics, stay tuned and I'll show you how. So starting off with method number 1, this is using a piece of tin foil, a cotton ball, and 100% pure acetone. This here is the method that I would recommend for anyone who has gel polish on natural nails, since acetone does dissolve acrylic as well. And before we get started, I want to take a second to say that when you're filing anything that is not your natural nail, you do want to be wearing a mask just to protect yourself from those chemicals and pieces of dust entering your system. So next we can move on to scoring the surface of the nail. We want to do this because some top coats are not soak off. So we want to take our file and lightly buff the top and the sides very carefully, not to disrupt our natural nail, just to get rid of that top coat, and then we can go ahead and soak our cotton ball in acetone, place that over the nail, make sure it's quite saturated, and then as tightly as possible wrap your piece of tin foil around your nail. Depending on the brand of polish, this can take anywhere from 5 to 30 minutes. Method number 2, the most commonly used, is using an e-file. I choose to fit my e-file with a ceramic bit because it doesn't create as much friction on the nail plate, and I don't have to worry about cutting the skin surrounding the nail. I prefer not pushing the bit all the way in, as I find it gives me a little bit more control. For anyone who has never used an e-file before and is thinking of purchasing one, I would definitely recommend getting a ceramic bit to start off. When using an e-file, very little pressure is needed. I'm simply going to place the e-file near the bottom of my nail by the cuticle and slide it up very gently. Here I'm showing you this in real time so you can see how lightly I'm pushing down and how quickly I can remove all the gel polish from my one nail. I chose to buy a ceramic bit with a rounded edge so that when going around the sides of the nail and the cuticle, it made my life a lot easier, and also my client was more at ease because there weren't any sharp edges that might potentially frighten them. This is where that extension from the bit to the e-file comes in handy. This side of the nail can often be awkward, and that helps you get into those hard to reach places, as well as holding the bit parallel with the nail and sliding sideways gently. Here I just wanted to demonstrate how gentle this specific bit is. I'm firmly pressing on my finger and all I can feel is the vibrations from the e-file. I'm just going to continue on, fast forwarded, and finish off the rest of my nails, and then I'll meet you back. point, all the gel polish has been removed from my other 4 fingers. It's been about 10 minutes, so now it's time to remove the tin foil. As you can see here, you can hardly see that heart anymore, and I'm just going to take my metal cuticle pusher and very lightly press it over and push back towards the cuticle over the surface of the nail. You can see here that it very easily lifts up. If you try this and it's not lifting up as easily, go ahead, soak another cotton ball in acetone and wrap your finger up again and leave it for another 5 minutes. As I said earlier, acetone not only dissolves gel polish, but also acrylic. So if you wait just a minute too long, your acrylic will start to dissolve as well, which did happen here, obviously because I was concentrating on my other 4 fingers. So now that we've gently scraped all that gel polish off our nail, I'm just taking a buffer. This is a polar buffer that I got from Sally's, and just buffing the top and the bottoms of my nail to make sure that if there are any pieces of gel polish left there, I get them off. So here I'm just pointing out where my acrylic was starting to lift due to the acetone on both sides where my free edge started and also near my cuticle. So there you go, guys, you have now learnt the 2 methods to properly remove gel polish as a nail technician would. Now, because I've got acrylic on my nails, I am in desperate need of a fill and a bit of a cut down. They're getting quite long. So I am going to take that same file I was using earlier, just trim down my free edge and take a cover pink acrylic, fill in my nails, and finish with a base coat so I can start my March nails. And I'll be right back to show you the end result. Gel polish free and ready for a new set. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you found it informative. If you have any other suggestions of what you'd like to learn about or see from me, please leave them in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more of my work, make sure to follow me on all my social medias. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.